What's going on, guys? It's Keefe. In today's video, we're going over 5 things that a high-value man does every single day. And before we get into that, I made this channel to build better men. So if you're a guy who's out there looking to improve his life, become a high-value man, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. I put out new videos every single day to help you do exactly that. So let's get into the video. So the first thing that a high-value man does every single day is establish control over the day. All right, too many people wake up and they immediately go into reactivity mode. What I mean by this is the first thing they do, they check the phone and they let social media program them for how they're going to feel for the day. Or maybe they just wake up late for the job, so they're rushing to work. They're not in control, essentially, of the day. They're immediately reacting. When it comes to a high-value man, he has things to do. He has a purpose to be on. He knows why he's waking up, essentially, every single day. So he establishes control because he needs that control so that he can take the actions he needs to take to achieve his goals. Now, I remember one thing I used to do all the time was I would wake up in the morning and first thing I'd do is lay in bed and maybe I'd watch some YouTube videos. And then I would hit up some of my friends and I'd ask them what they were up to for the day. And then me and them, my friends, we would spend the rest of the day trying to find something to get into, right? Maybe it used to be smoking weed or we'd play basketball or something like that. But this is a very low value thing to do. And the reason being is because you can see right off the bat, I had no idea what I was doing when I got up in the morning. And that is such a mistake that guys make. A high value man knows why he's getting up in the morning. He knows why the alarm's going off, basically. A low value man has no idea. He's just setting the alarm because people told him he was supposed to, or because he has to get up for a job that he doesn't even really feel passionate about. The second thing a high value man does every day is work on his purpose. Now, if you don't know what your purpose is and you'd like to find that out, I made a detailed video explaining how I found my purpose. I'll link to that in the description box below so you can watch it after this video. But when it comes to purpose, this is one of the central elements of being a high value man. Every hero you see in a movie, he's on a mission, right? And that mission is his purpose. So it is essential that a high value man is focusing on his purpose every single day. This is why he needs that control over his day. He establishes control and has a plan for his day because he has a purpose. There's a reason he's getting up. Now, when you have this purpose, this produces a lot of other positive traits. It gives you meaning in your life. It's also going to produce that confidence that guys are looking for, as well as a non-neediness, right? You're not needy for things because you have something that fires you up and you see yourself achieving things that matter to you. And that just gives you this sense of, again, self-confidence that is so key. And most guys are chasing that, but if you can just get on your purpose, you'll start to find that confidence comes to you more and more. The third thing a high-value man does every day is exercise. This doesn't necessarily have to be pushing some heavy weight in the gym, but the fact that you're training your body every single day is something that a high-value man does. Physical training produces so many benefits that a high-value man has. Qualities that a high-value man possesses, things like discipline and mental toughness, are trained in the gym through this physical exertion you put yourself through. Not only are you going to look better and feel better, but you get all these other traits. Again, this is another confidence builder as well. One of the best things you gain out of hitting the gym every single day is this understanding that if you put in the daily work, you will get to your outcome. It teaches you that idea of being process-oriented versus goal-oriented or outcome-oriented. And this is such an important thing because if you want to achieve anything great, which a high-value man is on his purpose, you have to understand that 99% of the time, you're going to be on the mission, right? You're not going to be achieving the mission. You're going to be in the process of getting to the final destination. So one of the most powerful things you can actually learn when it comes to achieving goals in your life is to understand that if you're taking actions towards the outcome you're trying to receive, you're already achieving the goal. Most people don't give themselves credit for achieving the goal until they get to the very end, when they get to that final outcome. But this is just a little side note that I think is important to understand, is that that process mindset is something that's built in the gym. Now, this is not something that's consciously always done for men. It's not the reason a high value man's hitting the gym, but it's just a discipline and a grounding reminder of consistently putting in daily work. Dwayne Johnson has talked about this as well, as the gym reminding him to put in that consistent daily effort and how that pays off over time. So this is something a high-value man does, is take care of his body. He values his body. The fourth thing a high-value man does every day is keep track of his money, right? Most people, they try to avoid the money thing because they don't want to look at their bank account, because they don't want to see the number going down. A high value man, he has money, right? So he keeps track of where his money's going. He doesn't have these unused subscriptions that are billing him every single month that he's not paying attention to. He doesn't fall for impulse purchases. He knows where his money's going, and he's using his money to make more money through proper investments and things like that. The fifth thing a high value man does every day is gain new knowledge that helps him achieve his goals. It doesn't matter if you're studying leadership, investing, business skills, social dynamics, being good with women, improving your workouts and nutrition, or even things like history and philosophy. The point is that a high value man has goals, and he's committed to achieving these goals, and he knows that knowledge is power, so he actively seeks out the knowledge that can help him improve his life in any way, because he has an image of who he's trying to be and what he wants in his life. And so he knows that if I can go get this knowledge, because he knows he doesn't know everything, if I can go get the pieces that can help me put the puzzle together here so that I can be this person, that is something that I should focus on every single day. Most people don't do this, right? When they get on YouTube, they don't utilize YouTube to the best of their ability. You're obviously doing something right because you're watching my videos, but too many guys, they get on here and they want to watch like video game content or just pointless content on YouTube, whereas YouTube is the greatest search engine ever. It's like the greatest library ever. You have every piece of information at your fingertips. As a high value man, utilize that to learn things that can help you get ahead in life. If you're trying to start a business right now and you want to be a high value man, watch content on money. You'll train into your mind the idea of thinking about money. You'll learn business, right? You'll not only learn the skills, but you'll practice the habits so that when you wake up in the morning, you're thinking about money. During your day, you're thinking about money. You're thinking about business. If it's you're trying to get good with girls, do the same thing. Watch content. Utilize this search engine right here, this amazing library of content on YouTube to be a high value man and gain that knowledge. Not only that, you can read books. You can watch other videos. You can go get mentors. But basically have a mindset of, I don't know enough and I need to constantly seek more and more information that can help me get ahead. That's the irony of a high value man. Is a high value man, the same way they said Socrates was the wisest man because he knew that he knew nothing. It's a paradox. A high value man is high value because he knows he doesn't have much going on and he needs to keep improving himself. He needs to keep finding that stuff to continue to get ahead. George Washington was famous in the same way. George Washington thought he had a bad character. So every night, or I believe it was every morning, he would write down on a piece of paper the qualities he wanted to have in himself. There's a sense of the fact that in order to be great, you have to be humble enough to know that you don't know everything and that you've got mistakes and flaws in yourself, because with that honesty, you can correct the situation. So with that in mind, be a high value man and seek out information that can help you get ahead in life. Guys, if you got something out of this video, I want you to give me a like so I can reach more guys through the algorithm. Hit the bell icon and subscribe button so you don't miss new videos. I'm going to put another video right here that I think you'll like as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.